Hello everybody, MD Polo here. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be taking a look at a special gun that I've been waiting quite a while to get my hands on. And this is the Wilson Combat EDC X9. Now right off the bat, I would like to apologize to you for any issues that I will have throughout the video with lighting or with focus. But I am not filming at my regular location and my lights decided to stop working. So as soon as I can, I will troubleshoot that and hopefully do a better job for you on the next video. So with that out of the way, the Wilson Combat EDC X9. The name stands for Everyday Carry, Extra Capacity, 9mm. And as I tell you a little bit about the gun, well, what I'm going to first tell you about what it comes in. And it comes in this nice range bag with Wilson Combat embroidered on the front. It's got 7 individual pockets once you open the flap for mags. On the opposite side, it's got 2 large pockets, and on the inside, it's a little uncomfortable. It's like looking into a woman's purse. But it comes with Wilson Combat lube with a useless government lock. Quite a bit of swag, stickers. It's got the birthing pouch that says Wilson Combat and with also embroidered Wilson Combat on that. But what I thought was a nice touch, and I've never seen this before in a gun, is it gives you a military style dog tag, and it includes Wilson Combat, the model of the gun, the serial number, the caliber, and the date of manufacture. So I thought that was an interesting touch. I've never seen that before, like I mentioned. So that's what comes with the gun. So now taking a look at the gun itself, and as I let you take a look at it, I will try to give you some information on it. This is a modern hybrid. Let me get the focus here. There we go. It's a modern hybrid of Wilson Combat's EDC 9 1911 style, and has been mated with an all-new high capacity, and they call it the X-frame. What Wilson Combat had in mind when designing the X9 was to offer discriminating shooters 1911 match-grade accuracy, superior ergonomics. Let me take this out and show you that it's clear. It was already check clear, and actually it may pop. No, I thought I had already chambered a snap cap, but I hadn't done that yet. So it offers discriminating shooters 1911 match grade accuracy, superior ergonomics, and enhanced reliability coupled with high capacity performance. So all this has been wrapped in a very concealable package that was meant for duty use, and this gun has been tested in some very harsh environments, but also for the carry market. Would you walk you around and play with the focus a little bit? So here we go. I have to tell you that this is a beautiful pistol. The attention to detail is second to none. It is quite expensive as well. According to Wilson Combat, and this is a quote from Wilson Combat, the X9 has been the most extensive design and development project that Wilson Combat has ever undertaken in their 40-year history. And it reflects what the company has become today from our humble beginnings as a one-man's gunsmithing shop. And that's a quote from Bill Wilson, CEO of Wilson Combat. Give you a little bit of a closer look. So let's get the specs out of the way. This is, as the name states, it's a 9mm pistol. It comes with 2 mags. Let's take a look at those right now. They're both 15 rounds, and they say Wilson Combat on the plate at the bottom. And they're all metal, Italian, made by Medgar, and they were made in collaboration with Wilson Combat, and the mag was made oops, I just bumped the tripod, I'm sorry. The mag was made at the same angle, to have the same angle as the grip. The thought there was that that would increase reliability. So very nicely done. Also, they have an 18 round mag available that will give you an 18+1. The barrel length is 4 inches. The overall length is 7.4 inches. The sight radius is 5.6 inches. The height is 5.6 inches. I'm sorry, the height is 5.25 inches. The width of the gun is 1.4. I'll give you a look at the width there. The width is 1.4. The weight of it empty is 29.09 ounces. Loaded is 35.04 ounces. And Wilson Combat gives you an accuracy guarantee with this pistol of a grouping of 1.5 inches at 25 yards. I don't know if at 25 yards if I could even see the target, but that's what they're guaranteeing you. The price for this pistol at Wilson Combat's website is $2,895. And here locally, I found it for $2,899. So $4 more, but it's already here. You don't pay for shipping, and who cares for $4 when you're spending $2,800 on a gun? So I'm letting you walk around it as I chat. So now I'm going to get yelled at for mentioning the Glock 19 because everybody was screaming on the comments section some videos ago, can't you for God's sake make a video review without mentioning a Glock 19? Well, the problem is that it's such a universal gun and everybody knows, what the size of it, what the weight of it is. That is a good comparison. It's nothing else but a size and weight comparison that I'm doing here. But this gun has pretty much the same size as a Glock 19, and loaded, it weighs just a little bit more than a Glock 19. So not only is a gun that they had duty in mind, but also it's a very concealable package. Let's see if the camera will let me give you some close-ups here of the details. There it is. I love that grip. So the X frame is something that Wilson Combat spends a lot of time talking about it. And what they did is they're using a 1911 frame that is similar in size to a traditional compact single stack 1911. The X frame is it's machined at Wilson Combat's factory from T6 7075 aluminum alloy, and what is amazing is that it accepts an 18 round mag with a grip circumference diameter that is smaller than a regular 1911 grip. So you got a thinner grip and it accepts an 18 round mag. So that's pretty amazing. This pistol retains the original 1911 controls, with the exception that it does not have a grip safety, but it has the regular safeties here. And this particular example only has a strong sight safety, although you can order it with an ambi safety. This X9 comes with 2 interchangeable back straps in small or large, and the trigger shoe can also be modified to a medium or a long. So the thought process there is that between the straps, back straps, and the different trigger shoe, you would be able to fully customize this gun to fit most hands and most shooters. Letting you take a look at the grip here. Wilson Combat standards are very high, as you can tell by the machine quality and by the way everything's fitted. What the Wilson Combat is calling is the X-Tac tread pattern, which is up here. You can see it has it in the front, and then it has it in the back. So you have the original Starburst, or Sunburst, I'm sorry, logo on this, grips on the side, but with the new X-Tac on the front and back. It gives you a very good grip, very secure grip on the pistol. This gun really just melts in your hand. It is very secure without being abrasive. An interesting feature is that the X-Tac frame does not have any screws at all. If you look at it, it does not have any screws anywhere to hold the grip in place. These are VC G10 grips, and the typical Wilson Combat pewter medallion. So forgive me if I stop speaking for a little bit. I just wanted you to take a look at the pistol. And there it is. And turn it around on the other side. Oops, I just bumped the mic, sorry. So another benefit of the design, it is that it completely disassembles with extreme ease. So there's no big processes to go through. You simply line up this notch over here and press the button so you can pop it out, and off it comes. I'm not going to go through the disassembly here, simply because I don't have too much practice in disassembling and reassembling 1911 type guns, and I don't want to end up putting an idiot mark on over here right off the bat. Now, I haven't shot this one yet, but I do have quite a bit of time behind one of these pistols because one of my best friends owns one, and I've shot it quite a bit, so I can speak pretty clearly as to how I feel about the gun. Another benefit of this gun is that if you have 1911 style holsters or holsters for a 1911, as long as it was made for a 4-inch or 4¼ inch barrel, it will fit. So you don't have to run out and get special holsters for this. It's got an accessory rail right there with 2 slots. Now you can order from Wilson Combat, when you order this, you can order it without the rail as well. And I'll try to post some pictures of that so that you have 2 versions. When you're looking at the trigger guard, it's got a nice undercut here in front of the trigger guard. If you can see there, it's got a very nice undercut right here. And the trigger guard itself gives you a lot of room. So if you have large hands or you have gloves, you have plenty of room to navigate in there. The trigger itself, it's absolutely amazing. And it is right in line with what you would expect from Wilson Combat and from a 1911 type platform. According to Wilson Combat, the trigger pull weighs in at 3.5 pounds to 4.5 pounds. Now I have not had the chance to measure it, but just by feeling it, it feels about right. So let me put in, let me start this over. So now it's got a snap cap in there. Let me see if I can show you the trigger. As you can see, it's got a skeletonized hammer, and I mean, there it is. You're hitting the wall right there. And then solid break. Then you go back. There's another snap cap in there. There's the reset. And off it goes again. Wonderful trigger. The slide is 4 inches and is stainless steel with Wilson Combat's tri-top. And this is where I'm going to hope that the light is going to cooperate. If you can see how it's angled here and here, so it forms a tri-top on top. And it's got serrations in the front, serrations in the back. It's got a 4-inch fluted barrel. It's got a stainless steel guide rod and a stainless steel bushing. Inside, you can see a very highly polished chamber and feed ramp. It's got a flush cut reverse crown. And like I mentioned, a fluted barrel and chamber. Now, serrations are not too aggressive, but enough that they work perfectly. I mean, you can feel it, it grabs you without any risk of cutting you or hurting you, but it works out very nice. The sights, looking at the front of the gun, it's fiber optic sights. There it is. And the back is combat style, fully adjustable. It's got a nice ledge there if you need to do one-handed manipulation. So here we go. So this is the Wilson Combat. And this is the first time with me with a Wilson Combat, so was very curious about it. And I'll let you know a little bit more what I think of it as I shoot it more. Like I said, I do have a friend that owns one and I've shot it quite a bit. But here's the thing that I wanted to talk to you about in addition to that, is you've seen this before in another video, and this is the Staccato P. Now, this has become one of my all-time favorites. I mean, I just absolutely love the Staccato P. And as I'm looking through not only the video review that I did, but also as handling them and shooting the Staccato P, and as you can see from compared to my first video, and you know, empty mag and the gun is empty, is you can tell, I mean, it's been shot quite a bit now. See that? But I just absolutely love this gun, the Staccato P. When you rack the slide on both of them, to me, there's a tremendous difference in favor of the Staccato P. This gun feels like it's on rails. The way it slides is smooth. It's like butter. The feel of it, the balance, the accuracy. Now, this is fantastic as well, don't get me wrong. But the Staccato P, this gun, is almost $1,000 less than the Wilson Combat. Now you're going to say, yes, but the Wilson Combat is I can carry it, it's a carry gun. The Staccato P is not a carry gun. Well, that would be true, but are you going to carry almost a $3,000 gun? Some people may, I don't. So then that makes it a range gun and, you know, a fun gun, a piece of jewelry per se. And if this is a piece of jewelry and it's going to be a range gun, well, so is this. I'm never going to carry this 2011. So so now the use purpose of both of these guns are the same. I love shooting both of them, but for $1,000 less, my question to you is, which one would you pick? Would you carry a $3,000 gun almost by the time you pay taxes and shipping? Or maybe you guys with bigger bodies or bigger frames can hide a 2011. I cannot. So please leave me comments below. Tell me, what do you think of this Wilson Combat? Would you spend $3,000 on this particular pistol? Or would you rather have the Staccato P? Very curious to hear what you guys have to say. So again, I'm sorry I stumbled a bit through this video, but without the lights that I normally film with and not at my own location, it made it a bit challenging. So I ask for your patience more than normal in this, and as always, I do these in a one shot, one take basis. So until the next one, please consider clicking the like and the subscribe button. And now more than ever, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important that we fight for our rights, that we make sure that our rights are not eroded by a few, and that you support your local gun shops. Your mom and pops, your local shops are the ones that are going to be your allies, and they're the ones that are always going to be on your side in this part of the fight. So until the next one, God bless, and I'll leave you with a little walk around of the two pistols, and then some photos to follow. God bless.